If you know me at all, you know that I never really get scared by horror games. I mean, most of them have cheap jump scares and obvious horror tropes, so it's really no surprise to me why I find it so hard to enjoy them. So why am I talking about Sonic.EYX? I mean, it has some of the same things in it, why would I be talking about it? Well, let me just set the scene. You boot up an old Sonic game thinking you'll have a nostalgic trip down memory lane. You see the old Sega logo and remember all the times you booted up the game before. For a while you see a black screen, nothing happening, nothing's changing, but you look closer and you see a figure. It's weirdly creepy looking. Suddenly the game loads, almost giving you some relief, but then it starts to go haywire. You see a warning message saying quit, leave the game. Yep, it's a troll game. I mean, you did buy it from an old copy of an online seller, probably just wanting to troll a few people. Why not check it out for the fun of it? I mean, it's just a game. The game plays, and you start off with Tails. You play for a bit, and you kind of forget about the warning message. You're having a blast with the classic sound effects, classic gameplay, and overall, you're just enjoying yourself. Then the game becomes a bit weird. Glitches occur, audio gets messy, sprites become glitched. It's probably all part of the troll. You entertain the troll and you play on. Game crashes, weird occurrences, characters telling you they're in pain. It's so funny. I mean, it's just a game, right? Then you see a character named Ray. You can't control him, he's just running. All you can do is watch. You watch this character get hunted down by Sonic. I mean, it looks like Sonic, but it's more monstrous. Is that guilt you feel? Why? I mean, it has to be a game. Well, the game continues as normal. You see Robot Sonic in the background, you get a nostalgic view of Green Hill. You should feel excited. So then why do I feel awful? You continue on. A few more glitches of audio and visuals, a few more weird occurrences. You continue on, then finally you see him. Then a message appears. A chill runs up your spine. It has to be a game. It just has to. He's trying to hack my IP. He's trying to hack my webcam. You can't even grasp what's happening. All you want is for it to stop. Please make it stop. Please. You open your eyes. Everything's back to Green Hill. You convince yourself that if anything else weird happens, you'll just quit the game. Curiosity has already gotten you into its hands. The game plays like normal for a while, and then suddenly you get launched to Robotnik. Yes, it's like a final battle. Anything to forget what just happened. But alas, you're rewarded with another victim. All because you couldn't quit the game. All because you didn't take the warnings into consideration. You let it happen. You thought it was just a game. Obviously, that's a little story I cooked up just for the fun of it. But this scene that you just saw was chilling when I first watched it. The creepy morph visuals, the glitching out effect, Robotnik's scream, all of it gives an intensely creepy and horrifying atmosphere. EYX is a character in this game that is unknown. It's a mystery of what he is. But you know that he's using every ounce of its power to get to the player. He uses every ounce of its power, from killing off the game's characters to making you feel guilty about it, to extremes like trying to hack your IP and trying to access your webcam. Basically, just your typical Call of Duty lobby. What I love about EYX is just how creepy the idea of him is. You know, like at the beginning, he's, super curious and excited. He's found new prey. But then the idea of him being mocked and taken as a joke, there's only one thing to be done. Make you feel guilty. I mean, you're the one that took him lightly. You didn't leave the game like you were warned. So you get to watch as all your favorite characters are killed off one by one. The idea that you are kind of actually in control, but you don't think of it because you're too curious, you have a morbid curiosity to actually watch this happen. That's why I think this game works so well. Aside from the aesthetic and the creepiness of the game in general, the audio, the atmosphere, all of that make it work to just make this game so creepy. This one scene sets that idea perfectly. At the beginning, you're watching a typical, Sonic versus Robotnik moment, and then it gets interrupted by EYX doing his thing. You have all the choice to quit the game. The problem is,
you don't. And every person that knows of this scene had that choice. You could have quit the game. You could have ended the torture. You could have stopped EYX, but your morbid curiosity got the better of you, and you didn't. I'm gonna be honest, there's a few edgy moments here and there as well, like in Sonic.EYX, but again, this stands out. The art stands out, but this moment, I think, stands out the most. It's really cool just how far EYX is willing to go, just to show the player, like, I'm dangerous, you know? So what do you think? Do you think EYX is scary, or do you think he's just kind of dope? Let me know in the comments below. This was an enjoyable video to make, and it was fun playing the game originally. Also, I decided to make this little art piece because I thought it'd be fun, and I genuinely really love how it turned out. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'm heading out.